Again, yep.
Well, speaking of storms, and John will appreciate this, the Indiana Hoosiers completed their incredible run that Steve Sarkisian said could not be possible anymore. Could not go undefeated. No team will go undefeated. And they did with a 27-21 victory over Miami. But what I do want to point out something, though. I think I was the closest on the prediction. Is that because
Yes, you
didn't
were.
John say something like
John said it'd be a blowout.
That's what I
wasn't
heard,
even going to be close.
And what was it?
Almost that way.
43 yards from Miami winning, I think, wasn't it? Mostly. Yeah.
It took Carson Beck turned into Josh Allen for Indiana to win.
The whole Lord. The one thing he couldn't turn into was Patrick Mahomes because he was home. So
he would have won it if he was that.
Indiana 27-21, and we are going to take a look at kind of dig a little bit here on the stats. But Carson Beck, 1932, 232 yards, a touchdown, and interception. I mean, Mendoza, Miami was shutting them down. I mean, look at this. 16 of 27, 186. Look at the rushing. 45 carries, 131 yards, 2.9 average with 2 touchdowns. It's not like they came in and just had their way. Miami's defense is playing well, and I'm going to tell you right now, boys, Tony, God, I hope the Panthers get him when he's eligible.
Stud. I wonder where he just entered the portal, too, so I wonder where he's going.
Fletcher's a beast. Now, what was the scuff at the end? What was that all about?
Probably him just being upset and Indiana talking crap.
Supposedly, the Indiana player was talking smack about Fletcher's father, who has passed. And I don't think anything's been said as to what exactly was said, but one of the coaches come out and said that that's what he was talking about Fletcher's dad.
Okay. But regardless, 21 carries, 110. I mean, Miami was moving the ball. It was just, it really was a good game. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was a great game from start to finish.
Honestly, I mean, if you have a game that's 27-21, you can see up here they were up 10-0 going into halftime, and then Miami scored the 14 in the fourth quarter. If you give me a game that is really can be determined on the last drive, and they're on the opponent's side of the field. Here's the thing I have a problem with Beck's throw right there. What are we doing? He had a minute and 10 to go.
Throw it out of bounds. Throw it towards the inbounds line. So the only play that's made is out of bounds or your receiver makes a catch.
I was thinking they're going to drive about 5-7 yard passes here, a couple of them.
Yeah. You have plenty of time to work it that way.
And he didn't. He went for it, and it was vastly underthrown. But Indiana, guys, it's just amazing to see such a turnaround like that.
Mm-hmm.
Second team ever to go 16-0.
I mean, I can't even explain it. Like the whole year I kept doubting them. I kept thinking, well, when is it going to be? When they went and played Oregon, I thought, well, Oregon's going to take care of business. They won that game. I thought, well, maybe an outlier. Then they beat Ohio State. Okay. And then they smashed Alabama. They smashed Oregon. Oh.
Yep.
Curt Cignetti, guys.
He's good. He's a program changer.
I mean, and what's his? I saw his contract got bumped up, right?
Yeah, because
as it should. It should.
This is the best all-time turnarounds in sports. They rank him number 1. Fox Sports does. You guys agree with this?
Oh, absolutely.
God, that Dallas Cowboy turnaround was pretty good, though. I mean, not
the it was but absolutely no. I mean, that was phenomenal what they did.
I mean, all the NFL ones on there are pretty. Good turnarounds.
You could look at this. You could look at this one and say, okay, what were they before then? Indiana's been known as a basketball school for years.
True.
If I had a vote for something, the one that I could argue with it would be that 1999 St. Louis Rams, because remember they did it with the guy that didn't even plan on being their quarterback.
Yeah.
And they
No, I
became
mean that's the
they
case.
became the best offense maybe in NFL history. Like, I mean, it's just
Greatest show on turf. But like I said, I mean, this Indiana was known as a basketball team for years. Their football team. I mean, I could probably think of one NFL player just right off the top of my head that even came from Indiana.
Yeah. They've won
How many-
six. They won six
how
games
many-
this year against AP top 25 teams. They have 6 wins in their all-time history
Well,
against AP
and
top
that's
25
that's where
teams.
I'm going with it. I mean, I think who was it? Antoine Randall is an Indiana Hoosier, I believe.
Kyle Schwarber, come on, guys.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking, obviously football, their program, there was not one, know. I mean, you've got a guy who, bet on himself to leave as an assistant for Nick Saban to take a toilet bowl job, goes down and wins, takes another job, wins, I mean, every place he's gone since he left Alabama, he's won. Yeah. And this in 2 years, I mean, obviously last year had a phenomenal season, and I bet you most people think, it's 1 year wonder. I mean, they can't do it again.
I ain't betting against
They
him.
can't do it again. There's no way anybody can bet against this guy. This guy, and I said it last week, I believe, the guy's reaction, he don't react to anything on the sideline. He's even keeled no matter what the deal is. He don't overreact at all. I mean, you might see him yell at a ref, but what coach doesn't? But when it comes to the team and the play calling and things, the decisions that need to be made, this guy is unfazed.
So if you guys can see this, I mean, the highest win percentage by FBS head coach since 2000. Now, I know he doesn't have a lot of games compared to some of the others, and Lanning doesn't either, but 45-6 is still pretty stinking impressive, man.
Pretty good.
And that's what, and you look at the teams here. I mean, look at the teams. You're talking about, look at these juggernauts, Indiana, and then Ohio State, Oregon, and then you got Florida/Ohio State, and then you got Georgia.
Yeah.
And Indiana. I mean, you want to talk about something that sticks out like a sore thumb. Hence our thumbnail, Indiana national champs in football. It's just, it's wild to say, but dang it, it's exciting.
Well, I mean, how many top recruits, whether it be out of high school or in the portal, I'm going to Indiana. I'm going to be a Hoosier.
Well,
no, if you put this list in front of me, I'm going to be a Duck, a Bulldog, a Gator, a Buckeye. I'll take any of those teams over that. A Hoosier. Why would you go to Indiana?
That's how he did it, is the transfer portal.
That's what I'm saying.
He brought in a lot of good players. I mean, he's one that bought into it, said, hey, this is the way I'm going to win right away. This is the way I'm going to get across the people. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to hit this portal. He brought most of his James Madison crew over from Mendoza, came over from California. He is one of the coaches that's bought into it and probably going to continue to ride that train until it fails on him.
Speaking of Mendoza, how could you not root for this dude?
Oh, I love this kid.
I don't know what he'll turn out in the NFL. He might not be anything.
Great college story, but if I'm a team with the fun pick, I'm trading away because I don't know if I just don't know if his game translates to the NFL.
I don't know either, but it's just the story behind his parents and the way he's just
his
so
mom and
Miami not taking him on as a walk.
Reminds me kind of like of a Ken Dorsey, Chris Winkie, Josh Heupel type in the college. Great in the college level and stuff like that. But I mean,
and the guy he doesn't do anything flashy. He is not he's not going to come out and light up the scoreboard by any means, throw for 500 yards and 6 touchdowns or any of that stuff like you see in a lot of these big time college quarterbacks. But the guy doesn't really make many mistakes. I mean, he is the poster child for a game manager. And sorry, but that's what you want in a quarterback. And I said it when Tim Tebow was in the NFL, I'd take 11 Tim Tebows on my team any day of the week. You give me 11 guys that are going to do the right thing every time, and they're doing it for the right reason, for the team, I'm going to take them all day long. And that's what this guy is. He's more about his team than he is anything else.
Yeah.
Now, does it translate to the NFL? Probably not.
What he does have going for him is he's got the height. I just don't know if he has the talent per se. I know this is misleading. You can look over here and see the 3,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, 6 picks, 90.3 quarterback rating. And please don't bash me, Indiana fans or college football fans. Schedule can have a little bit to do with that. I mean, they didn't play necessarily the toughest. They did play some tough teams, but look what he did against the tougher teams. What did he do against Ohio State? Do you remember?
No, it wasn't nothing crazy.
It was a 17 game or 17-13.
15-23, 222 with the touchdown interception. Okay. Then Alabama, 14 of 16, 192, three tutties, but didn't have to do much there. They dominated. Oregon, 17-20, 177, 5 tutties. Again, they dominated. Miami, 16-27, 186. Like you said, he's kind of a really good game manager as far as I'm not going to turn the ball over.
He takes what the defense gives him, does not lose the game, and will go win the game if he has to put it on the shoulders. But he's not putting his team in a position where, hey, I'm pressing, I'm making too many mistakes to try to get us over the top, which would be like a quarterback we talked later about. But he manages the game very well.
Oregon, right there, the first time they played, 20 of 31, 215, a tutty, and interception. I mean, his team's really, really good. So it's hard to say. But like you said, I don't know if it translates to the NFL. I'll root for it. I like the kid. I really do. I'll root for it. I just don't know if it will. What do you think?
What if he decides to come back?
Oh, he could, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this Indiana team, where do they rank as far as this is ranking the last 10 college football national champions, according to this website? Do you agree with this list for the last 10?
Last 10?
Mm-hmm.
You have to say LSU for the last 10, right? I mean,
LSU is, I think one of those Clemson teams is rated too low. They're very talented. Trevor Lawrence had a lot of good NFL players and stuff like that. Indiana, sorry. Very good, but I would probably put the Trevor Lawrence Clemson team above them.
Yeah.
And Alabama team is very good. Yeah.
It's you look at it, and yes, like you said, the schedule could play a part of the 16-0. We all know that, right? Yeah. The regular season just is what it is. But I can't penalize them for something that the players have no control over when it comes to the schedule, because when it came down to playoff time and playing what was supposed to be the best of the best, these guys did it, and they did it in fashion. And to me, it's one of the best stories in college football in several years. I'm okay with them being 3. It's kind of, like Mosby was pointing out, the Clemson team with Trevor Lawrence and, Farrell and all those guys, they were phenomenal. They were really good. But they had so much talent that they were almost expected to win.
This would be a fine bracket.
That's why I'd put them ahead of Indiana's, because the talent-wise, they're probably the second most talented team on this list behind the LSU team.
So the talent, yes, the talent level, absolutely. What I'm talking about is what they've done in the playoffs with the. You could say one of the less talented rosters, but obviously they were really good all the way through, front to back, on defense and offense, special teams, and everything, or they wouldn't have been here.
So the 2014 Ohio State and Indiana, they're probably higher on this list because they played in a 12-team playoff, or these other ones only played in 4-team playoff. So
can't really,
if LSU was in a 12-team playoff, they were going to beat everybody. Yeah, they would beat everybody by 40. That Clemson team, if they were in a 12-team playoff, they'd beat everybody by 20 plus. So you can't really punish these other teams because Indiana and Ohio State got more games to play. So, but just, Indiana's a very, very second team ever to go 16-0. I think it was 1989 or 68 Yale Bulldogs, baby.
Yeah.
Which I joke all the time that if those Ivy League schools with the NIL deal now, if they some of those billionaire alumni they got, if wanted to get serious about football, they can be top dog again.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you ain't even joking.
Now we had talked about this previously about and Mr. Unathletic had even mentioned the Raiders should try to go after it. And I think wasn't it Mosby and I agreed on this that I don't see him going to the NFL. I don't think he would sniff it. And he even said this. I'm not an NFL guy. I made that decision a long time ago. I've always been a college football guy.
Yeah. If there had been any inkling of him being an NFL guy, he would have took a position coach in the NFL or a coordinator job in the NFL at some time. But he's always took those type of jobs in the college level and worked his way up. I mean, it's just some guys are college lifers. I mean,
you know, my favorite thing about him probably. Did you guys see the thing about he eats the same Chipotle?
Oh yeah, every day,
bowl every day.
Every day. It's accumulated so many points.
He's spent over $5,000 on Chipotle. That's all he eats. Same order. It doesn't fit your. He's just a beast. Look at him.
I mean,
creature of
listen,
habit.
He eats the same Chipotle every day, and he drink for the rest of his being will drink the same beer because he just had a local Indiana brewery give him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Oh, he's free beer. He's taken care of.
I love it, man. And did you see his tweet by his daughter too?
Oh yeah, when she's like something about "Are you happy?" And like one tweet, he's like,
Madison.
No. He's like, no. And then she posted the same thing of her text message to after the championship. Are you happy now? And he's like, hell yeah, something like that.
So lastly,
That's
congratulations, funny. Indiana. Very fun year. I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. And Curt Cignetti, you are Mr. Impossible, but you are the real deal. And that is great.
Real quick, for all you haters on TikTok and everybody else that told me, hey, wait till they win a championship. We didn't wait very long. Now, do we? We didn't have to wait. Guess what? I said he is the reason why they will be in the playoffs, is one of the greatest coaches, and the reason why he wins the national championship. And thank you.
Do you think he's the best coach in college football? Find
me a better one. Find me a coach that's going to come to a program and do what he did in 2 years. Find me one.
That'd be another day for another topic. But
yeah, we might want to say
because
that topic.
Hey, we're not talking. Let's go hire Ryan Day to take over a stacked Ohio State team. We're not talking. Oh, let's go hire Kirby Smart to a Georgia who's got all the money in the world and can get any recruits they want. Let's not talk about that.
Let me ask you this.
Let's talk about a guy that went to an unknown program, a non-existent program.
If it wasn't the NIL era, would he have the same success?
Probably not.
Then Ryan Day's had the same success in NIL, not NIL.
They have the history. No,
Dabo.
Because they already had the money. The SEC, the Big Ten, all those, they've already got the money. Indiana didn't have crap. That's why their program was non-existent.
What conference is Indiana in? You just said their conference that they already had all the money.
But where's the money going? It wasn't going to Indiana.
Well, it wasn't going to basketball. They haven't been good at basketball for a while either.
No, but that's what they're known for. But yes, again, find me another coach that goes to a non-existent football program and wins this quick. You won't.
So yeah, I mean, he's great. That I think we could talk about that a big long topic.
Absolutely.
At another time.